Flowers abundantly covered the floor, carpeted up from top to bottom. The eye could see everything going on. The place except for the ones removed and hauled. Walking legs, some flowers bore the fruit. I'd be blackberries for you, blueberries and strawberries too. The rest of the berries I'd never use. I'd throw them into a lake or a river that run the quick. I feel like my time is here. Can y'all jump in? Like jump into whatever device you had. Electricity can work the way I wish. Unfamiliar, no. In British theme. Who said that? Yes, who said that? Down here, yo, the voice directed above. Cindy looked down, then up goes her heart. Yes, the brightness of focus light, how it would need to be clean. Right. This is the same ways of hers. Just attacking butterflies. She didn't say the obvious and stated what was going on. Instead, he wanted something else to come on. You're very special, I know. You made all of the right decisions so far. Even the wrong decisions were right because they led to the next. Her eyes started to roll inside of her head because what's led you from off of this cliff? You must find out your own, St. Clair. The future human race depends on it. How could this be now? I see now. Yes. When she woke, she breathed real air from now on. Stupefied at what just went on. She shook tall. The rabbit said. Still sputtering and dreamless. Her hand pushed shutters open. The venting mist of metal that lit when her touch. She sprung into the air like a rabbit as well. Yes, the two reasons of this, like two ears that were low. The warmth of the two freaking contrasted with y'all. The smell of buttermilk pancakes filled the house. The house now in sweet smelling. This is a house of furniture the same, but just a little person here. The father was watching television football game going on. They tossing the ball. Bunch of laughter, bunch of voices going on. The TV scrutinizing how the player catching it let it fall. The flag was thrown as she walked past the long corridors in a mind that's vast. The forest lay green, plate gouge, and now y'all plagued by the words that I say were real large. She heard everything was calling. A random call, a way you'd let your other people know. A way you'd yell to the dawn 1,000 times, you wouldn't change it up. Yes, instantly the voice went nodded with a heart attack, yes. Hannah stood motionless within a couple of arm lengths of her. Tears precipitated like that didn't miss the weather report. The forecast is what could happen if you could see the mother again. Yes, it was supposed to have lived. An inexplicable joy, but now they met. Her arms reached to grab what she could never let go again. Her face changed a little as they met. And if you gon' get down here, the food's gonna get cold. Mom, I'm right here, she sobbed. She was a floating specter, a ghost. Each stare drummed a menacing sound in her ear. Pounding, like Donkey Kong's drum. Never stopped, winding the corner of the hall, a miniature version of house. The big one gone, she gasped, she turned small, like she ate something, drank something wrong. I had to get Victor in bed, Mom. Hannah's heart bounced when she heard herself at that age, because that memory been gone for so long. It was just a little teddy bear. Yes, little teddy bear. She remembered what day it was. She remembered the get there in the bath because he got into pain a couple days later on. She saw the routine as it was set in motion. Her eyes clenched to serve contained the use for the locomotion. The invisible hand and cry, everyone ate nearby. At this precise moment, the tears going off in their mind, but more like an alarm, like a cuckoo clock's about to go off. Because what's that bird? What's taking them so long? Surveying through islands, islands, surveying through islands. Damn it, her dad said as the jug spilled. What a dumb little girl, he said, looking directly at her. She got up and ran out the back door, her red hair blowing in the wind. She ran through the tall grass like she never wanted to see him again. Running till she collapsed, some tears shedding onto a rock in her knee. Grow up, Hannah, a little voice told herself. The girl stiffened up, her throat eased, and her emotions were gone. They fled to the grass under her feet. The girl turned into a woman right there on that patch of grass, you see. And the sweet was gone now, gone now. You're having a dream, haha. A dream now. You're having a dream. Yes. Closing the space and grasping hands. Don't be scared like that. You have to find your chance. It's important that Victor wants you to be friends with her again. Yes, Victor was the name of the bear. She's at the farmhouse, yo. She pointed to where she was, and she pointed to where she'll go. But oh, we were short and lush now, lush now. She looked back, the girl was gone now, gone now. She was exchanged for mailbox, wood curled like a corkscrew to make it read. 1948 South Cedar in Claremont, a sensation of drawn. Put hand in a frantic state, she sat up, grasping the bed for so long. The darkness had a clock, it read 2:17 and the green edged away. Now it's time for chapter 13. Everything was rose, the grandeur was incalculable without cease. The clouds rolled by faster free lows. They looked as though not being held back anymore. The reins were cut and removed, letting us finally romp across the sky for us. Yes, this is like some Walt Disney stuff. Orchestrated music. She was strong like a willing passenger in the majesty of it all. Was she dreaming? Her companion in this dream was this guy named Charlie, and he wore a muffled shirt, I think, that looked like a muscle one because it was small or maybe a shrink. Maybe he was stuck to all of the feelings at once. Oh, like her, she never really got, but as soon he smiled and was then unable to stop. Yes, upon her thought, she resumed pleasantness, and birds would start with their songs. Bees would start to buzz by peacefully hum, lowered to be polite for them for just to say. Then the frogs would come in. They hopped nearby, yes they hopped, but only a few. Nearby, yes they hopped. The city would change each time you look back at it. Her Charlie's eyes were brought by magnificent scenery this time. She looked at it twice. The bridge where they met, lily pads floated oblivious to the world that we in. All their cargo free to go in. Yes, and their intentions were good. They were bliss. The arch on the stone let you know where they go. The stone was out of place, so the stone was absolutely go. Go. Yes. They talked on the bridge, their arms touching each other, and each other knowing it. They dipped into night within moments, yes. The gentle welcome hum of the bees was replaced with the serenades of crickets and unseen frogs on leaves. They surrounded the same but nothing alike. Suddenly they had calculating souls, at least music books that they could sing out right now. I could understand it if it was a song it never captured. The song was interrupted by a particular artist. Play life for the tune. One time, then it'll be lost forever to never be exacted again. How are you? I say, I'm worried about the way that excites me. I can't believe how strong I am. Played by the ripples of war, I don't know what's going on. No, never mind, I shouldn't have brought it up. What was a gentle nudge? No, I forgot. I said again, my romantic love was a tone. Finally, I don't have a dial tone anymore. I said vibrant and hush in the world all at once. Yes, the whole, I get into the core and not make it hot anymore. I make it cold like I need to open the fridge door. Boom. Was what it was. The morning broke for our story's companions. Some welcomed the warmth and the new day, while you shunned it like a motel in California. Tom lay next to Cindy at the foot of his dream. Tom lay next to Cindy at the foot of his dream. When he woke, he couldn't remember the dream. 9048-seater, Claremont, I think. A short distance away, hand to stir as well, but it was 238. Oh, when she stirred back, she remembered this. Not additional, but subtract and make a genius set. Cause I think it's 17, cause that makes sense. No, it's just 10, but you forgot an O and the rest of them. Stretch your arms, push her under some of that silky stuff. Slightest tint of pink from the usual hiddenness. Her hair was scattered, but her mind was in place. She had walked upon the garden. Wow. We have to go to the stove. Rachel said all of a sudden. Time is it? She put another question in the question mark box. Okay, do you remember we called around 10 and when we were gone? She put the pockets back in her pocket. When she knew she'd get there. We'll take my car, said the dog. Oh, I guess they all met up. We took a walk, we're later on. She called out to him, little boy, where did you go? A voice over here, she followed him. And then there was smoke. And then she could see through the thickness of it. It was like a thicket type stick. She walked carefully and watched all of her steps as she went. Little boy, she repeated in a voice that was brave. Little boy, sitting with his legs across, the way gentleman would, like he was in an old photograph. You had to sit for very long. Declaration of Independence at this, so why don't you get it? I thought you're going away forever. The man said, his voice matured in a matter of 25 seconds. Who are you? And what set you play? Like what you do with your hands? Her voice, her eyes, oh. Her voice, her eyes, oh. So I'm just a figment of my imagination. Then he stood up in the darkness, intrigued as room befitted him. It's just a single shade, the spotlight that lit a span of landscape. Now it's just a breathtaking. Oh, do you remember